In this video, we'll understand the features of management. Now, features of management is also commonly known as characteristics of management. And to memorize characteristics of management, you guys need to go do magic. Yes, you heard me right. It says go do magic and your answer is ready. Where go stands for goal oriented, do stands for dynamic function, magic का M stands for multidimensional, A stands for all pervasive, G stands for group activity, I stands for intangible force, and C stands for continuous process. You guys are done with your answer. It says go do magic. Now, to understand the concept further, we guys will watch this video for 30 seconds. And this particular video will help us understand the concept of management in detail. That's the video for you.
ये टीम नहीं, कब रहे? क्यों पांव बढ़ा रहे हो?
कल से कोई प्रैक्टिस नहीं होगी यहाँ पे।
हर टीम में सिर्फ एक ही गुंडा हो सकता है और इस टीम का गुंडा
Yes, Chak De India, a perfect example of go do magic. This one movie gives a perfect example how goal orientation, dynamic function, multidimensional approach, everything came together, and this explains the features of management for you. Goal orientation. Every organization has a basic set of goals, and those goals are the reason of its existence. If I take my own example, the entire organization with us is working with one single objective, and that objective is that each one of you who's attending this session with us should score a perfect 100 when it comes to your class 12 business studies. That is the goal of my organization. Second characteristic, dynamic function. कहते हैं ना, change is the only constant. Yes, a lot of factors are responsible for these changes. Factors like social, economic, and political. Now, when these factors affect the goal of the organization needs to be prepared and change as per the requirements. Next, multidimensional. When I say multidimensional, it means dimensions with respect to work, operations, and people. Now, what do you mean by management at work? Management at work means planning, problem solving, something like decision making. When I say management of people, it means dealing with individuals or a set of individuals in a group. Now, if you look at Chak De India, Shah Rukh Khan was dealing with different individuals, but on the other hand, he was also dealing with the entire unit as a group of individuals. Management of operations. It means dealing with production process, technology, or maybe turning the input into the desired output. That is what management of operations. Fourth point of discussion is management is all pervasive. And isn't it? Now, what do you mean by management is all pervasive? बहुत क्लियर है that मैनेजमेंट की जरूरत हर जगह है, irrespective the nature of industry, irrespective the size of the organization, हर जगह मैनेजमेंट की जरूरत है. And I have some questions. Do you need managers to manage a bank? Please give me an answer. Yes or no? Yes. Do you need managers to manage a hotel? Answer is yes. Do you need managers to manage a retail chain like Big Bazaar? Answer is yes. Irrespective, retail industry, entertainment industry, financial sector, हर जगह managers की जरूरत है. Organization with 10 people, organization with 10,000 people, they all need good management to operate. And that is the reason I say management is all pervasive. The fifth characteristic of management is as a group activity. Now, management cannot be performed when it comes to individuals, but management is something जो realize करता है the needs of those individuals, and those individuals come together as a group to achieve a common objective of that organization. Let me take an example of Chak De India. Now, Chak De India, someone from Chandigarh, someone from Haryana, someone from Delhi, someone from southern part of India, they all had different objectives. कोई इस ऑब्जेक्टिव से आया था that they wanted to prove something to their fiancée. कोई इस ऑब्जेक्टिव से आया था कि मुझे खुद की फैमिली को कुछ प्रूव करना है. कोई इस ऑब्जेक्टिव से आया था कि उसको अपनी सुपीरियरिटी कॉम्प्लेक्स, अपनी सीनियोरिटी दिखानी है. बट सबका कॉमन ऑब्जेक्टिव एक ही था, एंड दैट वाज द वर्ल्ड कप. नेक्स्ट, मैनेजमेंट एज एन इनटैंजिबल फोर्स. देख सकते हैं? नहीं. टच कर सकते हैं? नहीं. फील कर सकते हैं? नहीं. बट इज इट इंपैक्टफुल? यस. Look at that clipping which says 70 minute. That one speech was in the heart and the mind of every player. That one speech motivated to a level that it made a difference to their performance. And वही हम कहते हैं, and management as an intangible force cannot be seen, cannot be felt, cannot be touched, but yet impactful, such as employee satisfaction, employee happiness, targets given to the employees. We cannot feel it, we cannot see it, but all of them are very, very impactful. Next, management is a continuous process. What do you mean by continuous process? A process which starts from planning. Planning says where you are and where you want to be. Planning के बाद क्या होता है? Planning के बाद होता है organizing. Organizing the financial resources. Organizing the different departments. That is what organization is. Then staffing. Recruiting the right person for the right job. Hiring people is a process of staffing. So planning, organizing, staffing, then giving them a certain direction is directing. And then the last process is controlling. Controlling with respect to the actual performance versus the standard performance. जो सोचा था और जो अचीव हुआ, that is the comparison. And in case the actual standards are something else and achievement is something else, again they will go back to the planning and again the process will happen, and that is the reason we say management is a continuous process. So it's one simple line we need to learn. Go do magic. Go goal oriented. Do dynamic function. M, multidimensional. A, all pervasive. G, group activity. I, intangible force. And C, as a continuous process. So go do magic.